Today is day 62 of the suffering. And for those of you who are new to the channel or just checking it out, the suffering isn't the training, the suffering is the diet. I started this diet 62 days ago, which is egg whites and oatmeal in the morning, and then I do boiled chicken with brown rice and green beans 3 times, and then I do a protein shake and then more egg whites. And that's my diet. No seasoning, no salt, nothing. And that's it. That's all I've been eating for the last 62 days. I am a little aggravated today, just a little aggravated. I had a lousy workout yesterday because I was so freaking exhausted. So that made me mad. And then just looking at how much body fat I still have. I know it's like, oh, it's only been 62 days, dude. Come on now. You didn't get fat overnight. Yeah, no joke. I've been cutting pretty much for almost a year now. From 262 pounds, 263, 261, whatever it was I started at, all the way down to what I am now, like 209 as of last week. I'll weigh in tomorrow, officially see what my weight is this week. So I've lost like 50 some odd pounds in the last like year, and I still don't have abs. Like, oh, let me take my time and lose it slowly. That way I preserve as much muscle mass as I can while I get my abs. Going from 260 down to 209, and I still don't have abs. They're still nowhere near side. Like, I'm not even close to getting them. To be realistic about it, like, my body is like losing fat everywhere. Like, oh, take it from the cheek, take it from behind the ear, take it from by the side of the face. You know, that little bitty spot right between your junk, you know, that taint, take it from there, right? Take it from everywhere there is you could take it from that won't show any difference at all whatsoever. Let's take it from all these little places as much as we can. And I know you can't pick where you lose it from, and I get that. And I'm not upset. I'm still losing about 2 pounds a week on average. It's just, man, it's frustrating because I feel like my body's withering away. I feel like I'm losing, what? Oh. So I feel like I'm losing muscle mass like crazy, like hand over fist. I'm losing muscle mass, and I'm not losing any fat. I know I'm losing fat. It's a mental thing, right? It's just frustrating whenever I see how much mass I have lost. And it's just like, I know for a fact I did not have that much fat where I'm losing this much weight, and I just still, my arms are downsizing every week. They're getting smaller and smaller. My legs are getting smaller and smaller every week. Everything's getting smaller except for my fat on my torso. It will not go away, and it's so incredibly frustrating, right? But you just gotta keep on going. Doesn't matter how you feel, doesn't matter how frustrating it gets, doesn't matter what kind of mind games you play with yourself or what mental irritations you get. You just gotta keep going, right? You gotta ignore what's going on in your head, and you just gotta keep going. That's what I'm doing. It gets tiring being hungry. It gets tiring being exhausted and not having great workouts or getting good pumps. It gets exhausting, all these things, and then just not seeing the results coming. It's like, I just want to put some size on, man. I'm so tired of just losing weight, cutting weight, being tired, bad workout. It just gets freaking frustrating, man. And just to be clear, I do not care about the reps. That's why I'm talking. I don't care how many I do. This is my top set. I don't care what the form looks like. I don't care techniques and this, that, and the other. I like to have fun when I'm in the gym. I like to have good workouts, and I just like to get a really big pump, and I do whatever it takes to get a really good pump. I'm over the whole scientific approach. I'm on the bro science method right now, where I'm just going to get the biggest pump I can get, the hardest pump I can get, and just be as aggressive as I can be with these freaking weights, and just try to make the results come. Man, it just gets to be a little frustrating sometimes, and I have to vent. That's what I have to do. It keeps me sane. For those of you wondering how I structure my routine, I used to do actual like routines, and I'd structure them all out, and I'd follow a very set amount of reps and sets and a style of training. whether it was rest pause or that slow stretch or the hold, and then a squeeze and a slow nail. I've done all kinds of crap. But I never really got the results I was looking for out of that. So now I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. So the way that my warm-ups go is I do some sets with some weight for some reps. It could be anything between 8 to 20 reps, 1 to 5 sets to warm up, and then I just do a top set. And my top set is whatever really I want it to be. It could be, I'll change it up in the middle of it. It could be a rest pause to a drop set to a superset or just a straight set or whatever. And with Romanians, I always feel I get the absolute most out of them by doing rest pause because it's a hard movement to do. And I just honestly like rest pause. And if you have something you like, just run it to the ground. So either you love it more or until you hate it. My grip started giving out on that. Dang it. Should have strapped up. I thought I could do more reps. My grip gave out. So I'm gonna rest 10, and then I'm 10 breaths, and I'm gonna go again. Okay, I'm gonna rest another 10. I'm gonna go again. Man, and I don't count my reps. I try not to on my top set because, man, if you can do it, you can do it. That's all there is to it. Like 7 reps, 9 reps, 12 reps. Just go to failure. Find a way to go past failure, and then find a way to go past that. I mean, you can spend, 3 warm-ups and then do a set 3 reps shy to failure. But if you can do 3 more reps, why stop? Do 3 more reps. Okay, I'm in a little bit better of a mood. I feel a little bit better. I was a little irritated earlier, but I'm having a great workout now, so I feel a lot better. Having a bad workout and a bad pump the night before really just put me in like just a kind of mood all day today. Not towards anybody, but like I went swimming with my boys and did some running around my wife and stuff like that. Then it's been storming all afternoon, so it is what it is. But yeah, I feel better because I like having a pump, but I still stand by what I said, man. It just like it gets mind-numbingly frustrating. Like sometimes, and guys, I'm just gonna do these straight through. I don't really care about stopping. I'm just gonna kind of whip these around haphazardly. It just gets frustrating sometimes, like not seeing the results come fast enough, and but losing 1 to 3 pounds a week is ideal, and you can say like, oh well, losing 1 pound a week. That's what I tell a lot of people, right? If you lose a pound a week, that's 52 pounds in a year. That's a lot of weight. That's a dramatic difference.
But if you're just trying to lose weight to get healthy, that's a good target. Something doable, reasonable. You don't have to kill yourself to do. But if you're trying to like bodybuild and you have a goal, an image that you're trying to get to, like myself, and it's one of those things where it's like, it gets frustrating. I mean, 2 pounds a week is pretty much perfect. And that's where you want to be generally, 2 pounds a week. I'm going to try to shoot for 2 to 3. Try to speed the process. I know you're going to burn more muscle mass. I know. But I gotta get my abs, man. Like, it's not like an image thing. Like I gotta get my abs for vanity. I mean, it is. I want abs because they look nice. You take your shirt off. You catch your wife looking at you. 16 years of marriage. You take your shirt off and you catch your wife stealing glances. Like, who is that? Oh, that's my man, right? It's a good feeling. That's what I want. I want my wife to look at me and be, not that she's not that she doesn't already, but in my head it matters. But the main thing is I want to compete in bodybuilding, and in order to be able to compete, you got to be lean, man. You got to be jacked and stacked, and you got to be ripped and tanned. You know, jacked and tan. I'm gonna come over here. Come follow me. Come on. Let's go to this side of the gym because I feel like talking over here better. So you got to be jacked and tan. And I'm not. I'm tan, but I'm fat and flabby. And I don't want to be fat and flabby no more. And I got to get my abs to be able to be lean enough, to be able to get lean enough to compete. In order to get to the point where I can bulk, I have to be lean enough, because the more fat you have, the longer your cut has to be, the more muscle mass you're going to lose, the smaller you're going to come in. So if I could get lean enough where I have at least my abs showing, and I can bulk and put some size on, when I go to do a cut for a show, I won't have to cut so dramatically. I could lose 1.5 pounds a week for 12 to 16 weeks and come in looking decent. But if I still have all of this right here to lose, right? And I'm losing this, and I'm losing all of this trying to go into a show just to get my abs to come through, well, everything else is downsizing dramatically too. And I don't want everything else to downsize in the process of getting my abs. I want my abs to already be there. So all I'm doing is taking care of the little pockets of fat, like between the shoulder and the striations and on the delts and all that stuff. Because being able to bulk while you're lean is way more efficient than bulking while you're already fluffy. And I am absolutely fluffy. My legs are actually still sore from Wednesday too. If y'all haven't seen Wednesday, my quad video, go watch my quad video. Y'all see what I did for my quads. Today was really, really mild because I was still incredibly sore from training my quads. So I kind of took it a little easy today. Plus, I was really dehydrated yesterday and I had a bad workout and I wasn't sure how the day was going to go. I know, oh, you're sandbagging it. I know, that's how I feel. That's also mad yesterday. And that's also irritated today, but I'm feeling better. Hold on, here we go, guys. Oh, look at the deep cut in that cheek, baby. See, it's taking it everywhere but my stomach, everywhere. Look at that cut right there. Look, that's like bone. I don't know a whole lot of guys that have that. If the camera even picked it up, it still has all of this. I'm pretty sure I have gynecomastia, so I'm going to have to probably get this cut out right here, because I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can see the pec roll when I flex, and you can see that. Now that still might just be man boob, right? That still might just be residual chest fat, but I think this right here is my gland. I'm pretty sure when I flex, that right there is gynecomastia. I mean, it's soft and squishy. It's not hard. It doesn't feel like a knot, but when I flex, I can't get it to show in this lighting, but I can't get it to show. Insert lighting, I could get it when I flex just right. You can see the perfect circle around it, like a titty. And then this side, obviously, I have the big pec disformity, so it doesn't show quite as well because of deformity. But I got a lot. Long way to go, man. I'm just a little discouraged, man. Just a little discouraged. Been working really freaking hard at this, man. And I know people have worked longer and harder than I have. All right, being a fat, hairy, gigantic power lifter that was a weak power lifter. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was stronger than the average guy. And have you ever gone to a powerlifting meet and you see the numbers that powerlifters put up in actual powerlifting meets? Not the elite national level, but just your basic powerlifting meet, right? A 606 deadlift in competition, and unfortunately a 330 bench, because whenever I attempted to bench 341, which was supposed to be my opener that meet, but I messed up and I ripped my pec completely off the tendon. Unfortunately, 330 is the highest I ever benched in a meet, but 385 is the highest I benched in the gym. And then a 450 squat, which would have been 500, but I tore my hamstring going into that meet too as well. But I've already talked about that a bunch. So I was never really a super strong power lifter. The heaviest I ever was 290. I never competed at 290. I always competed in the 275 weight class. So it goes up to 275, not over. So anything from 275 under, and every one of my competitions, I was around like 255, 260. So I was in the light range of the 275 weight class. And I was not nearly as strong as I should have been. So going from being stronger and fat and thinking like, oh, I have a lot more muscle than what I thought because how fat I was just like, well, I'm strong and I could do, at 275 pounds, I was doing dead hang pull-ups for 12. That is strong at 275. Wide grip, dead hang for 12 with a hold at the top, that is strong. And I had a wide, thick back. So I'm like, man, my back is so thick. Man, my shoulders are so round. I only got like 40 pounds worth of fat on me and I have my abs. No, man, I was so delusional. So when I started cutting, well, I didn't start cutting from 270. When I got to 260-ish, I kind of, my last meet, when I messed this up, I stayed around 260, 255, 260. And then when I started cutting, I was just like, oh, 30 pounds, man, 220, I'll have abs. And I hit 220 and I didn't have abs. And I was just like, wait a minute, hold on. What happened here? Let me go on a little break and let me maintain. I maintained up to 230, 235, maintained, right? You're gonna recomp some weight when you get off of a hard cut. Then I was like, oh, for sure, 210, I'll have abs. For sure, 210. From 235 to 210, I hit 210, I'm still fat. I'm still fat, guys. I'm just still so incredibly freaking fat, man. It just makes me mad, man. Hold on, let me get some of this anger out real quick. Hold on, because I don't want to start yelling at you guys because you don't deserve that. Hold on. Okay. All right, so I hit 210, well, maybe under 210, so I hit 209 last week. Still no abs. I don't know what I weigh right now. I'll weigh myself tomorrow, and I'll see what I am. I feel like I've lost weight this week. I know when I'm losing weight, because I'll go from being like, yes, 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 to everything's so hard today. I'll wake up tired. I'll be at work tired. I'll move around tired. I'll be in the gym tired. I'll just be absolutely tired, fatigued. And normally that's a Thursday because leg days are Wednesdays, and that's my super hardcore energetic days. That's the days I'm amped up, pumped up, lit, ready to go, beast mode, whatever you want to call it. And those are the days that I know on Thursday, Friday, when I'm like, yeah, I'm losing weight. So I know I'm down. And the diet hasn't changed. That's the thing. And maybe I need to change the diet. But then it's like, no, you don't. Because you're losing weight. You're losing 2 pounds a week on average. So why change what's working? Don't fix what's not broken. So I'm going to keep on going. But then I'm like, I'm tired of being small. I'm tired of always being hungry. I'm tired of always not getting to put size on. It's been over a year. We started this May 8th of last year is when we started this. It's been over a year. It's July. You still don't have your abs. You're so pathetic and worthless. Like, God dang it, man. Like you're such a failure. You're a poser. You're a pretender. You're an imitator. You have the gym. You have the equipment. You have everything but the body that shows that you're committed and dedicated to this. Like, be fat, look great in a shirt, be skinny, look okay, undressed. And I want both. I want both of them wrapped up in a pretty little package. I feel like a failure, man. Like an absolute failure. I'm 37, going to be 37 and a half. My birthday's in January. And it's just like, I said, when I turn 37, I'll give myself 3 years from 37 all the way to 40. 3 years. No, I'm sorry. Was it 36 or 37? 36. Yeah, all of 37, all of 38, all of 39 to get jacked and stacked and tanned and ripped and lean and buff so I can compete in bodybuilding. Because that's been a dream of mine since I've been like 14 years old, to compete in bodybuilding, to stand amongst the greats and flex for a bunch of dudes. With a bunch of dudes. But then, you know, I'm not going to get into why I never got into bodybuilding, why I never actually competed. But now I want to do it. I know I'm never going to be a pro. I don't care about being a pro. That's not the point to be a pro. The point is to be better than who I am right now, to look better and be better. That's the point. I want to be awesome at being me, right? I want my body to be what my body is. Like, I want to be in control of the way I look. And I know how I want to look. So I feel like a failure whenever I spend so much time working towards this, and I can't even get my abs in a year. When I in my mind, I was like, you're not that fat. But I was so fat and gross. And I still am fat. Probably not as gross. If you ask my wife, she doesn't think so. But me, I'm like, I analyze myself. Like, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm like, that's a problem, 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 that's a problem. I just feel like a failure. I don't want to feel like that no more. Man, I drank some coffee tonight. I drank 2 cups. Well, not even 2 cups. A cup is like 8 ounces. I drank like almost 20 ounces of coffee tonight. I normally only drink about 8 ounces. So I'm like hyped up because I was so worried about having a bad workout tonight. I'm venting because I'm mad and I'm not looking the way I want to look. Did y'all know that you could actually lose fat by exhausting yourself through talk? Try screaming and talking at the top of your lungs as long as you can. You'll wear yourself out and get tired. You'll get exhausted from that. This is like cardio. I'm cardioing my lungs. Anyways, I don't know where else I want to go with that. I just feel like venting because I'm mad right now. I'm sorry, dumbbell. I didn't mean to bang you around like that. You didn't deserve that. We're cool? We're good? All right, we're good. Anyways, I want to end the video here. I'm going to train my abs and my calves. I'm going to get in the Stairmaster. I don't do cardio on the weekends, but I'm going to do it today because I have 19 days left of this. And then I'm going to decide from there. I have to keep cutting. Like, I think I'm going to carb cycle. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a high day, medium day, low day. High day, medium day, low day, low day. So like Sunday will be high, Monday will be medium, Tuesday will be low, Wednesday will be high, Thursday will be medium, Friday, Saturday will be low, and then Sunday will be high or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I got to figure it out, man. I got to figure out the code. Got my ear to the safe door, and I'm just constantly. Still can't figure it out.